Welcome to the next video of mine where I would like to talk about stuff that everyone's talking about, but from my perspective. Now let's start with some simple stuff. This is not simple. This is what this is not in my skill set that I will be ever able to code this. We are working with open source CRM ERP system called Espo CRM, which has 3,000 files in total. And here you can see the sample of graph. It is sample because I can only render 5,000 nodes. Currently I'm upgrading Docker, and this is fully coded via bots. As I told you in previous videos, I'm not ever going again to read the code, to write the code, to do anything. Maybe sometimes read the code structure, but this is what I like. This is the code structure of actual program. Blue nodes are files, green nodes are directories, and there's there are relationships, and defined, has method, imports, and so on and so forth. This was designed by us, me, O3, and Claude coded, and then had his own opinions on this stuff. And this is what I want to talk about in this video a lot. Everyone is comparing models. I'm not comparing models, I'm using them all. This is what I'm doing, and I will get into it in a second. And backup created, access, upgrade, okay. HTTP, okay. Let's go. Is it upgraded? No. I want to see, is this a newer interface or not? It seems like it is. Okay. So now we'll try the query. Sorry for my English, I'm not a native speaker, I've never been abroad. Okay! It's much faster. Yeah, this is it. This is how actually, I hope so, because it can be buggy, but it seems that it nearly works. And this is how actual real program is designed, and I will try to get a more than 500, let's get 5,000 nodes, but I'm not getting, in the older version I was not getting them all, and I want to see the whole picture. There are 32,000 nodes currently, and oh, it seems very the same. I will ask AI where's the problem. This is not interesting, but this is just a part of it. You see the file, folder, ORM. This is my view on program. And if you are coding large code base, this is what you have in your head. Definitely. You are crazy because only those who are maintaining long times some kind of program, they know that in ORM there is defined this convert what's this? Convert PHP, and it implements this method, which is, I don't know, apply indexes, and this mess you then have in your head. And I don't want to take it anymore. I'm doing it for 20 plus years, so I know a little bit stuff about coding, about CI/CD pipelines, about architectures, about infrastructures, about whatever you only imagine. Sorry for the mic if I'm not here, if I'm not loud enough. I will slightly improve the sound volume afterwards. And here, this is one part, but it is not what I want to talk about. This is available for you for free, of course. It's open source. It's on my GitHub. I will put links into the description. This is and my English channel is all about the vision of mine, and it goes like this. Oh, I want to use ours, Xcalid. Here you go. Clean it. Yeah. coding and programming consists. It won't be reinvented. I've seen some presentation of Y Combinator, and and there was one comment. That guy was presenting how AIs will change the stuff and so on and so forth. And best comment was, you just reinvented test-driven development and CI/CD pipelines. Oh, welcome. We are only reinventing the wheel all the time. Now we reinvented that we are looking into terminal after 55 years of Unix available. We return to the terminal because of AIs. Everything goes in cycles. So here you got some. You only for current state of AIs need 3, in my opinion and in my point of view, 3 MCP servers, as I told you, and I'm developing, and I've stole it, the ideas. It was called Zen MCP. I recreated it as a Sage. Claude invented that name. I don't know. That's some acronym. Here you go. It's GitHub. Here you go. Sage MCP. It is a simple AI guidance engine for Claude. It's not for Claude. It's for everyone. And this MCP server is the main idea. It's consultant, and there is none of AI is better than other. Maybe Claude is best, but for coding. But I currently saw that ChatGPT is best for social engineering, which I will utilize to spread my word across the internet. And I'm not afraid to do so. I will comment via bots under specific channels, because I want you guys to criticize or to help me or whatever to create really functional large code bases and large agentic flows. So this is not about which AI is better. This is about how AIs can work together, not which AI is better. This is old mindset for everyone. This one is best, that one is best. No. First AI, let's say Claude, will consult it with second AI, O3, and they will, of course, work together with Gemini. And this is how all the stuff will be done. We will profit from those companies competing. And when I'm getting low on Claude Max, I can then switch into the Gemini or into the Codex. It doesn't matter. And if you take it via numbers, $400, it's not so much in a IT space. If you distract that from your salary, it's not such a huge amount of money when those bots will work 24/7 for you. It's so simple. This is my view and my way of thinking. So this is the consulting agency and planning, consulting, and whatsoever, utilizing all the bots, all the AIs, even DeepSeek. I don't care. Let's go there. If DeepSeek will be 1% better for, let's say, math, or let's say your framework, your chosen framework, or you are working with Postgres on big projects and he's writing better queries, why not? They will have specifications, but as I am so lazy, I'm IT guy, and IT guys are lazy. And who's not, then he's not a good IT guy. The second important part is browser, which I also have here my own clone. It's not clone, it's complete rewrite. It's completely redesigned, revamped, and this is clone of, or idea is clone from browser MCP, but it is completely revamped, redone, and I released a new version, whatever. It's a little bit harder for setup because you have to have 2 parts. You have to have a plugin into browser, and then you have MCP server. They are communicating via WebSockets. And here, this is only for UIs and for testing and when the AIs will be able to play the game inside the browser. without taking screenshots. This browser is purely, not purely, because there, yeah, this reminds me, I need to enhance the print screen, which is currently saving file, and then AI need to read that, and I want to pass it directly into the context. I don't know if this can be done when that's only, it has to be, yeah, it has to be, it will be done, because now there are two steps and I don't like it. Idea of this browser is to be as fast as possible. As I told you, it will have a central database of runs, which I'm currently working on, because it is interconnected with this stuff, even if it doesn't look like that. This is memory. This is not only the graph of the of code, but the memory of AIs will look very the same, because this is the, as I understand it, this is the best representation, most efficient representation of data, of the highest level of data. Because this is why graph databases are so cool in my point of view, because from this node up to that node, it's not so distant space or flow. Yeah, I'm just getting into it, and I want to be good at it, because in my mind, even if AIs will have 10 million tokens context window, this will still be relevant, because then I can fit in the whole snapshot of his memory into his context, and even have a space for other conversation. And this is my start of the project, where I represent the code via the whole code bases via vector databases. And then after this, when we will work, let's say, on this file, I will just join the node of memory of previous work, or I will name somehow the connection, and the AI will be able to quickly identify if we, on other projects, we have currently 100 plus ERP CRM systems developing in our company. So then if some developer will work on, let's say, this file, or he will encounter some problems with the flow, AI will put it into the memory automatically and automatically get it back. Because in my experience, AIs are bad at deciding when to get the memory, and I will inject that memory into their context based on code and based on similarities, but it will be matched by code, and that code will be developed by AIs. And here you got a browser, and here is that memory mem, and this is all you need. In my simple, keep it simple, all LLMs working together, designing, debugging, browsing, and getting memories. None is best. Every AI is different and will be, and I hope that they will be. We will profit. Gemini will be, let's say, best for large context windows, 2 million tokens, and best needle in the haystack and whatsoever. Claude will be best in code, and ChatGPT can be best in math. I don't care, and they need to work together. And in this workflow, it's only about managing those agents, where I'm not there yet. I'm working on those 3 boxes. This is done, or version 1, okay. Difference is that in my browser, agents can write any JavaScript and hack sites as they want, and they are pretty good at it. Claude is Claude can Claude can hack into anything. By hacking, I mean he can manipulate HTML as he wants, see the parts as he needed, because he has full access to the browser, as I told you. This part, that Sage, is the simplistic one, without any Redis or without any bullshit. It is pure Python, I think. And here are consultations and managing of history of conversations, and then managing of files put into context. This is a little bit buggy currently, I think, or maybe it's working again, version 1.0. This is not working at all. This is prototype where I'm starting. I'm trying to put our team as high as I can with using AI and agents and memories and stuff. So this is how I see it. This is my view on the whole AI world, where there is no AI better or worse. Maybe those tiny models, but when you, let's say, it's old idea when we will be able to utilize 7B models, or even smaller models for things which they are doing pretty good, and only supervise them via other AIs, bigger or from other providers, other LLMs, other models. This is complex, but it's not hard to understand. That system only has many steps, but it is straightforward. That's not the rocket science. And this is all for the day. Thank you for watching me.